Hello and welcome back once again to me, myself, and I-5, Parsecs from home. Episode 13, what could be the final chapter in the quest of Rice and Ganymer and the crew of the Furious for the Captain to take revenge on Captain Nix of the Vendetta, who betrayed him all those years ago, and now they've tracked him down. Where? To a final quest location, which presumably is up to me. I think it's going to be on a tiny little moon outside of the Stavropol system. A barren kind of post-apocalyptic Mad Maxy kind of moon. Why do I say this? Because I've got some terrain. I think that would go good with that. Anyway, we'll see. Maybe I'm totally wrong. But thanks for joining me here today. If you do want to help support the show, please do hit like and subscribe, or consider joining us here on the YouTube channel, memberships, or over on Patreon. Or, I have a new newsletter as well. For those of you who don't know, please do sign up for that. The links are in the description below. That really helps me out, and it'll also give you a little inside track on things that I'm planning, a little behind the scenes stuff, all that kind of cool stuff. So sign up for that below. Okay, here we are on Stavropol. Now, we know that it is an icy world, and we know that travel is restricted, so only one crew can explore. We also know that thanks to the events of last time, it is time to go, which means every turn we stay here, we add +1 rival. So I'm going to do that right now at the top of this turn. And our third rival is going to be bounty hunters, because the security forces of Mustales that are here hunting us down on Stavropol have put out a bounty on the head of Captain Rice and Ganymer. So now we have bounty hunters as a different rival type. Now here's the thing about the rivals. I was going to say that so far the crew doesn't know they're being hunted, but because of the character event that happened to somebody, I forget who it was last time, clearly they got tipped off that, I think what it is they were in a market, or they were in one of the scumbag kind of bars on Stavropol, and what they saw, they walked by like a digital wanted poster with the captain's face on it. So yeah, actually that makes a lot more sense, that now they know that they are being hunted, so they can apply people to decoy if they want. But it still comes down to that roll, because this could be the final mission. If they are able to leave Stavropol proper, the dwarf planet, and go to this little moon where they know, in the same system, where they know that Captain Nix is hiding, then great. But they might be caught by the Mustales security forces or by the bounty hunters, and that's going to depend on what happens with the rival roll. That'll happen at the end of this first little phase here, but we're a long way from that, so let us begin at the beginning. World steps. So upkeep and ship repairs. Well, there are no ship repairs. Ship is fine, but we do need upkeep. Now, we do have a crew of 7, which means it's going to be 2 credits to upkeep, so we go down to 12. I do have the water purifier, which gives us 1 credit per turn, so I'm not going to pay anything towards the ship debt, so I get charged the interest, but the 1 credit takes care of that. Now we assign and resolve crew tasks. This is important because, as I said, now the crew knows that they are being hunted, that the security forces of Mustales have tracked them down here to Stavropol, and they put a bounty out on the crew. So they are definitely going to have to put somebody towards decoy. Let's put Vine out to exploration just because we can. We don't need patrons. So Stein and Kale are going to decoy. Trained. Can anybody train? Because this could be it. This could be the final battle. And if that is the case, I'm going to do it. The captain earns 1 XP and earns an upgrade immediately. So his XP is now at 0, but his speed is now 6. Do we need to trade? Yes, we could always trade. So Mara and Katria are going trading. Again, I think the crew is incognito now that they know they're being hunted. So they've got alternate identity cards. They've got different disguises, different kind of clothing, armor, whatever they're wearing. Mara goes trading here on Stavropol. 32 is what she gets. Contraband. Interesting. You can turn this down, but if you accept it, you earn 1d6 credits from selling it on. If you roll a 4 to 6, you also receive a rival. Is it worth it? I don't think it is, although, I mean, the money is good, but are we even gonna have a chance to spend the money on anything? If this isn't the final mission, we could definitely use the money. What the hell? Let's see what happens. She takes the contraband and possibly earns 1d6 credits, but here on a 4 to 6, we receive a rival. Okay, luckily we do not receive a rival. So the security was very tight, and we were able to trade for this contraband and sell it on without drawing the ire and attention of the authorities. And now Katria, as she goes trading, army surplus. Your choice of an auto rifle, blast pistol, or glare sword. I'm tempted to take the auto rifle and give it to Kale instead. Let's do Vine's lone exploration roll. As I said, the planet of Stavropol prevents more people from exploring because the authorities are always watching, keeping people in their homes, making sure they are not asking too many questions. Exploration roll for Vine. What does Vine find here? 90. Offered a reward. Oh, hilarious. This is the same one. This is the same one that we got last time. I think the captain got, but I forgot it was there. So hilariously, I mean, it's no big deal. Basically, you retrieve a package and you earn 2 credits. 2 credits isn't gonna really do us a lot. I mean, it would be hilarious if I kept this. In other words, it's the same guy offering the reward. Hey, you didn't get it last time. What's going on here? That's pretty funny, actually. Assign equipment. I've already done that. I'm gonna give the auto rifle to Kale, and we put the military rifle back in the stash. The only expendables we have, or consumables we have, are 2 med patches, which you use after the battle, 1 rage out. Other than that, that's it. Everybody's got all their stuff. Let's take a look at their stuff right now. The captain. He has a communicator, which means that they get the extra die for initiative and can discard 1 of the dice. He's got a sonic emitter. Any enemy within 5 inches suffers -1 to all hit rolls when shooting. +1 sees initiative because of his security training. The captain has his military rifle with the shock attachment, so impact, if the target is stunned, plays a 2nd stun marker is what that means. So the captain is well kitted. He's also got his glare sword, of course. Stein Howood. Stein has the cling fire pistol, which has the burn aspect to it. He also has a shotgun. He has his cyber hand, which his cling fire pistol is in. He's got steel boots, which means he can kick in a hand-to-hand, in a brawl. He also has the hoverboard. He can use the board to move instead of walking, which means you can move up to 9 inches, ignoring any terrain that is man height or lower. Mara Mason. She has her hunting rifle that she has had from the very beginning. She's got stealth gear, which means that over 9 inches away, she's -1 to be hit by shooting weapons, and she's got a hazard suit as well. That's not going to come into play here because there's no weird environments in this particular mission because it's the final quest mission. Then we've got Vine. Vine Mains, who has his rattle gun, is heavy, which means if he moves and shoots, he's at -1. However, it's got a quality sight, which means he re-rolls once. He's got a boarding saber, of course. Vine's got a toughness of 6 as well. So does Mara. Oh my God, they're great. Then we have Kale Bresh with his handgun, his new auto rifle, and a blade. No special traits to him, nor does he have any gear attached to him. Katria the killer. She has a blade and an auto rifle, no attachments, but she does have an AI companion, which helps her repair things. Didn't come into play this time. And Katria, who comes from the lower megacity. And finally, we've got Rex the bot, who will not be joining us on this mission. He also has a scanner bot. Oh, we should give that to somebody else. And a battle visor. We should give that to somebody else because Rex is not coming with us. So I'm going to give the battle visor to Katria and the scanner bot to Kale. We are at the last quest battle, but before we can choose that battle, which by the way, is a straight up fight with no special conditions, +1 to the number of enemies as well. The enemy is massing, so plus an additional 1 to all the enemies, so it's gonna be +2 to whoever they are. The enemy is always accompanied by a unique individual, and we know that individual is Captain Nix. Now, I'm not sure who the enemy's gonna be, but I know who Captain Nix is gonna be. He's gonna be very, very tough. No one tests morale during this battle. Everyone is there to fight to the death. So that is what the quest is going to be all about. But we need to make sure that we actually get there. Check for rivals. We have 3 rivals. 2 of our guys were on decoy, which means we add +2 to the roll. What that means is if I roll a 1 on this dice, a rival has tracked us down and we cannot go after Nix. We must fight the security forces or the bounty hunters, or perhaps both. Here we go. Okay. Well, 2 + 2 is 4, so of course that is over 3. Guess what? We are going for Captain Nix. Obviously, Captain Nix is going to be an elite unique individual. Yes. And obviously the enemies are going to be elite individuals too. Who are the enemies here? 30 hired muscle, which means I'm -1 to any attempt to seize the initiative. Who are they? Who are they? 89. Black Dragon Mercenaries. Isn't that interesting? I believe those were the second enemies. I think it was the second enemies we fought. So I think, oh, it all comes full circle. Captain Nix the whole time had been working with the Black Dragon Mercenaries, and it was Captain Nix who had heard that Captain Ganymer was going after him, and he hired the mercenaries to try and throw Ganymer off of his trail, and it kind of worked, but Ganymer has finally tracked him down. Ooh, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. Excellent. Extremely professional. The Black Dragons have carefully cultivated a reputation for clean operations and high standards. Backup armaments. Specialists, lieutenants, and captains all carry glare swords. Oh no! Consummate professionals. Specialists have +2 combat skill. Okay, how many are there? There is a crew size of 6, which means we roll 2d6 and pick the higher result, and then we add 4 to this for how many Black Dragon mercenaries there are, and then there's Captain Nix. Okay, 5 + 4 is 9 of them. Oh boy, that's gonna hurt. Oh my god, there's gonna be 5 Black Dragon mercs, 2 specialists, a lieutenant, and a captain. Now, the unique individual, Captain Nix. But let's just see what the dice say. I might override this, because I have an idea for him. Let's see what the dice say. 50. The dice want him to be exactly what I wanted him to be anyway, a gunslinger. Beautiful. He also has slinging guns, may fire both pistols in the same round. Resolve the hand cannon first. Different targets may be selected. There's a lot going on here. I might ease up on the optional rules just because there's so much and there's so many different kinds of enemies here. And to tell you the truth, retrieve the package, we would only get 2 credits for it, but this, either way, this is the last battle. If we fail this, Captain Nix is not gonna leave Rice and Ganymer alive. So either we succeed and then it's essentially campaign over, or we fail and it's campaign over. So I'm not gonna worry about the retrieving of the package thing just because there's so much going on. There's so many enemies with so many weapons. Oh, that is a lot. I'm gonna have to set up the board on this barren moon, a small, barren desert kind of world, which is a moon of Stavropol, and there is an old base there, an old trading post, sort of a high noon thing. It's getting real Western here considering Nix is a gunslinger. And that is where our crew slowly moves down the main street looking for our bad guys to end this vengeful obsession of Captain Ganymer's once and for all. Let us see what this finally looks like as we go to the battle round. Now, those of you who know me know that I try and play in person whenever possible, but I am, of course, no stranger to the usefulness of the virtual tabletop. And in this age of remote gaming, it really is handy to know that if you are going to use a VTT, there is a great company out there that provides some really cool maps. I'm talking about today's sponsor, Che Peku, a couple who loves sci-fi and map making. Now, they specialize in battle maps for sci-fi and cyberpunk role-playing games like Starfinder, Stars Without Number, Dark Matter, Traveler, Mothership, Coriolis, and so many more. They focus on battle maps of all shapes and sizes. Spaceships, space stations, cities, alien worlds, vehicles, mechs, you name it. For the mechs and spaceships, they make both interiors and exteriors, which I find super useful. You can have one group of PCs fighting out on top of the alien vehicle in spacesuits, while another group of PCs storms the bridge on the inside. So, what they're offering you is a new pack of sci-fi battle maps 3 to 4 times per month, and the ability to vote for the types of map you'd like them to create. The maps work in every VTT, including Alchemy, Foundry, Roll20, Encounter Plus, and whichever one you want to use, basically. Each of the map packs comes with tons of variations. On average, they create 10 beautifully illustrated variations in each pack. Now, they've got a Patreon account with multiple tiers you can sign up for. Each tier gets you access to different stuff, but a good place to start is the $5 tier, which gives you access to all previously released maps and all variations, which is more than enough maps to create a great campaign for your players. The $10 tier gets all of their maps with Foundry VTT modules, so you don't have to worry about setting up walls and lighting, which can be pretty tedious. Also, for their supporters at the $10 tier, they'll release animated versions of the maps so that you can feel even more immersed, planet hopping or fighting off space pirates and smuggling goods past that Imperial blockade. It's a real treasure trove of really good looking and useful maps, which I really appreciate. And of course, you can cancel whenever you like without any consequences. JPEGU has been making battle maps for 4 years now, and their Fantasy Battle Maps Patreon has over 18,000 patrons. So obviously they're doing something right. So go check out their Patreon and gain access to all of their maps today. Well, this is it. Here we are in the final showdown between Captain Gabor and Captain Nyx, where Gabor may finally get his revenge, but it won't be easy because Captain Nyx does not come to this battle alone. He comes with a whole host of Black Dragon mercenaries, the same mercenaries that attacked our crew and was victorious many episodes ago. So not only is it time to take revenge on Captain Nyx, it is also time to have the Black Dragon mercenaries answer for that embarrassment that happened all that time ago. So Gabor and crew have tracked down Nyx and his entourage to this desert kind of a barren moon of Stavropol. It's a horrible desert sand covered world. So here's the thing. Let's have a quick look at exactly who we are dealing with. First of all, this is Captain Nyx himself. Now, Captain Nyx kind of looks like an alien, and maybe he is. I don't know. I just had this two-pistol figure, and it seemed appropriate. He is a gunslinger with luck points. Now, according to the elite level enemies chart, he has 1 luck point, but this is the big guy, so I'm going to give him 2 luck points, which is the same that Captain Gabor has. Leading the Black Dragon mercenaries is him. This is the captain of the mercenaries. He has a shell gun, which is essentially a grenade launcher, so that is going to be tough stuff to deal with because it is an area effect weapon. He goes thunk and it blows up everywhere. This is the lieutenant who is armed with a plasma rifle. He is tragically unpainted, but you know, you get the idea. And then we have our specialist. This is our first specialist with a marksman rifle, essentially a sniper rifle. So he's going to be a problem. And then we have the other specialist who has a Fury rifle. These are all incredibly powerful weapons. This is going to be a bad situation, I think. And finally, then we've got our regular group of 5 Black Dragon mercenaries, all of whom are armed with military rifles. There's not really going to be a post-battle phase here. Essentially, if anyone is taken out in this battle, it is assumed they are killed in action, so this is for all the marbles. Now, luckily, I have 5 story points for rerolls, so that's going to be extremely helpful, but this is a difficult crew. These are elite level enemies with very difficult leaders, so let's see what happens. So the first thing we're going to do is to determine if we seize the initiative. So we have a bonus here of +1 because of the captain's security training and +1 because of the scanner bot. Also, we are outnumbered significantly, so that's +3. However, we're fighting hired muscle, which is -1, so we're +2. And then finally, the highest savvy of the group, which I believe is Katria at 3. So we're at +5. So we're rolling 2d6 +5, and we're gonna try and get 10 or more. And if we do, we seize the initiative. If we don't, then the enemy's gonna set up possibly in a different way than normal. Here we go. This is +4. Boom, 9, 10, 11. So we do seize the initiative, which means we can act or shoot first, but we need to determine which side of the table the enemy starts on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. And they start here. The enemies start here. Now, they are tactical squads. So divide the enemy up into 3 teams, and they're 8 inches apart. That makes a lot of sense, actually. So we're going to put these guys over here. We'll keep those guys here. So now our guys deploy, but we have seized the initiative so we can shoot or move first. This is going to be an important distinction. Let us put Mara with her long-range weapon. So she's going to start way over here. The captain and Stein go over here. So it's going to be Kale and Katria elsewhere. I think we're going to send them right up the middle here because they are pretty fast themselves. So this is the opening situation. This is where everybody is starting. We begin Endgame. We begin the final phase now with the seizing of the initiative. Let's start over here where Mara definitely has a shot. I think definitely, I should never say definitely. With her 30-inch range, she can take a shot at somebody. I'm gonna guess it's going to be, oh wow, isn't that funny? You know what? Yeah, I put her there. If I had put her literally one more inch this way or even half an inch, then this specialist would be in range, but I didn't. So therefore she cannot take a shot at the marksman. She has to take a shot at this guy. This is, sees the initiative shot, so she only hits on natural 6s. She fires, misses there. This is Vine. Now Vine has an attachment on that rattle gun of his, which unfortunately knocks his range down to 26. At least I think it's the attachment does that. I can't actually remember, but 26 I don't think is going to be enough for him to hit anybody. So instead, he's going to take this opportunity to move into a better position. His speed is 4, not great. He can only do one thing, so I think he's going to try and get to cover as soon as he can. That's going to put him right there. Meanwhile, over here, Katria and Kale. Kale is at 5. So I will start with Katria. Does she want to get up high? You know what? I think she's going to make a break for the staircase. And that's going to put her right there on that bottomless stair. Kale is going to follow up with 5, sort of right behind her. There. Over here, we've got the Captain and Stein. They both move on 6s. Do they want to come over here to this thing here, to this cargo container? There is they can shoot, whoop, they can shoot right through there if they want. I think the captain's gonna move his 6, boom, right there. I think Stein's gonna move his 6, boom, right there. And that is the end of the seize the initiative phase. Now we go into the first official round. We do have our communicator, so we're rolling an extra die. Okay, so, well, we're gonna get rid of the 6. Katria is gonna go in 1. Kale can't. Kale, he's gonna go in the slow phase. Reaction 3. Oh no, only the captain is reaction 3. Everyone else is reactions 2. Well, that's good. We'll have Stein 2 here. Mara. I think Mara has to move. Oh, but you know what? Mara has the camo suit, so it's -1 to hit her from over 9 inches. In that case, it's gonna be Vine who goes on 2, and that means everybody else. Mara's going on the slow. 2, 4, 6. On the quick phase now, it's going to be, let us deal with Katria first. Katria, with her auto rifle, is going to hustle up this staircase, which is 3 inches. She's got a move of 6, which means she can do another 3 inches if she wants. Does she have a target anywhere from here? She really doesn't. She's got to, well, she kind of can see that guy. I think she's gonna move another 2 inches there, hunker down behind this thing, and I think she is going to take a shot. This guy is protected by cover, but she hustles up there and opens up with her auto rifle. She is firing at a combat bonus of +2. There's no, oh, she does have the battle visor now, so she re-rolls 1s, which is good to know. Okay, so she comes in and fires at +2. He's at 6s because he's behind cover up there. So the first shot at +2 is 4, that's a miss. Second one, 5 + 2 is a 7, so the second shot hits him. Her damage, I think, with an auto rifle is just 0. Their toughness is 4. He's just a regular merc. 4. Okay, so he will be knocked back into the captain, which is good because it's gonna stun them both. That was happiness and joy. Boom, boom, boom. Who else goes on the quick? Over here, let's do Vine. So Vine is not within range just yet. He is going to move his 2 and then 4, which puts him by these stairs. Or 5, I think. No, 4. 4 is his move. And now he is going to open up at this specialist with the rifle, who definitely is behind cover, but he's got 3 shots. Now he moved, and it's a heavy gun, but he's got a combat of 1, so basically Vine's got to roll 6s, but he re-rolls 1 because it's got a quality sight. So he's got 3 opportunities basically to roll a 6, and if he does so, he hits him. He opens up with the rattle gun, re-rolling 1s. Oh, all miss, unfortunately, because he moved and it's a heavy weapon. So that is it for Vine. Over here, the captain. Captain's gonna take cover in this thing right here. He's gonna take cover inside the cargo bay. Does he have a shot from here? I do not believe he does. No, he does not. Stein, now Stein has that hoverboard, so Stein might actually take this opportunity to use it. He can't attack though if he does. So either he moves 6 and does something, or he moves 9 and does something. I think Stein is actually going to use the hoverboard and then leap off it right over here. Because remember, Stein's a close range guy, so he wants to get up close if he possibly can. That was Stein, and that was everybody. Okay, now we go to the enemy phase. So just to remind myself, tactical enemies will advance at half speed. Their speed is 5. Always retaining cover where possible. They will cross open ground at full speed if needed. So they're gonna move like 3. Maybe 3 inches. They will attempt to close to within 12 inches of their opponents, then move to outflank and get clear line of sight where possible. If within one movement possessing higher combat skill, they will enter a brawl. Otherwise, they will fire. Oh, you know what? They should have done snap fire. The captain and Stein, that was my mistake. Captain and Stein should have done a snap fire instead of taking their actions. That was foolish. That could have been a mistake. Could be a bad mistake, could be a costly mistake. We shall see. Let's start with our regular dude here. They're gonna move a half action and keep in cover, keep within 3 inches, and fire if within 12. So, half action for him. Now again, it's gonna make sense for them too, right? Like it's gonna be based on the terrain. So they're gonna try and get to a position. He has a speed of 5. He's gonna do a full action. That makes a lot more sense for him. Actually, he's gonna go there. Does he have a shot? I believe he does. He's got a shot in at the captain, who is in pretty severe cover. And this is where it might have been a mistake. The captain should have waited. He should have waited to take a shot instead in the snapfire phase, but he did not. All right, so that enemy comes in. He's a regular dude. He's got +1 combat, and he's rolling at 6. Does he hit? 3, 4. Misses. Great. Now the guy with the Fury rifle, he's gonna move to the doorway, which is 3 for him. And I think he's gonna move another 2 into here by the window, which gives him a shot on the captain. I'm gonna be very, very sure about that, but it is through, you know what? This thing here is blocking sight. So no, there's no line of sight. Whew, okay, that's good. These guys are gonna move now. They are going to move towards the nearest enemy. They're gonna try and outflank if possible. They're gonna outflank. So these guys are basically gonna be moving over here if they can. These guys are gonna be coming up the middle. I think these guys are gonna try and get. So let's deal with the specialist here. He can move 3, which puts him there. And I think since he does not have a shot on anybody, he doesn't really have much of a shot. So he's gonna move another 2 up, and he's gonna hunker down underneath this railing here, or beside this railing, to give him cover. He doesn't have a shot, or does he? Does he have a shot at the captain at this point? That's a good question. He might actually have a shot into here. Looks like he does. He's got a shot at the captain. Oh boy, and this is our guy with the plasma rifle. So he is firing 2 shots. He's a specialist. He's firing at +2. This guy has armor as well. All right, 2 shots at +2. He needs 6s or more. First shot comes with a plasma rifle. Misses. Second one comes in. Misses. Great. Now this guy, hearing the sounds of combat, is also going to follow because he wants to stay within 2. So he's going to go 1, and then he's going to go to 4. 4 puts him there. 5 puts him there. And he does not have a shot on the captain. All right, Captain Nix. Captain Nix moves at a speed of 5. They all move 5. Captain Nix only has a combat of +1, but he fires basically 3 times. So he's going to want to get close as he can. He's going to hop over this thing and move 3. He does not have a shot on anybody. So he is going to stay there behind cover, waiting. He hustles up. Waiting for a shot. This guy comes up behind him. I don't think this guy's gonna have a shot either. He's gonna move up 4 over here. All right, now these guys are stunned, so they can only do one thing. Is the thing that this guy gonna do? What's the range of this shell gun? It's 18. Does he fire this thing up here? I don't think he can actually, because this guy's in front of him, so he can't. But this guy could move. Yeah, he's gonna hunker down to here, and that's all he can do, but he's no longer stunned. And now this guy can actually fire on Katria. So he lines up with that shell gun and fires. That's all he can do because he is stunned. Select a target point within range. Every figure within 2 inches of the target, so it's just Katria, are hit on an unmodified 5 because it's partially obscured from the blast. Fires. Oh, Katria is hit. Damage 0 against her toughness of 4. It's only 4. Only 4. Okay, she is not taken out. She's knocked back out of cover and is stunned. That was them, and he is no longer stunned either. Good use of the shell gun. Over here, the marksman. The marksman. Well, the marksman has a shot. If Vine could have hit him, then the marksman's gonna shoot him. The marksman is in cover. He's going to aim and fire. The marksman is using a rifle. It's 36 inches, obviously. That's well within range. He is rolling at +2 against 6s. It's 1 shot and it's a critical. So if he rolls a 6, it hits for 2 damage. Here we go, +2. Okay, 1, he aimed, so he re-rolls 1s, and he rolls a 4 + 2 is a 6. He will hit Vine, not a critical. Regular damage of 0 against Vine's toughness of 6. This is unlikely to take him out. It does stun him, knocks him back, as he takes a piece of that 30-06 round or whatever it is that comes in. This guy, he's using the military rifle with a range of 24. Vine is just in range of that. He's going to aim and fire. It's 1 shot. These guys are at +1 against 6s. 4 + 1 is 5. They will miss there. Okay, that is the enemy phase. Now we go to the slow phase. Well, Mara is in the slow phase. Mara, the marksman is still out of range. If she moves to hit him, I think she has to. Well, she's kind of, it's -1 to hit her now because she's got that camo suit, but I still think it'd be best if she moved to cover and moved a little closer. So she's gonna move in here like this, and she's going to fire, but she's -1 to hit. So basically, because she has a combat bonus of +1, she's hitting on 6s. And it'd be great if she hits on 6s because it's a crit weapon. She's gotta move this way instead. Trying to stay behind this low wall as much as she can. So now he's in range. She's going for the marksman. She's got to basically roll a 6 because she's +1, but -1 because she moved. Behind cover is 6. Here we go. Does she hit? No. Remember, we got 5 story points. We can re-roll any critical or crucial hits, rather. That was her. And finally, we have Kale on the slow phase. Kale sees Katria get hit. There's a whole lot of enemies coming up. Oh boy, this is bad. I think Kale's speed is 5. I think he might dash. I think Kale is gonna try and get up here. Either that or oh, that's a better idea. Yeah, Kale's gonna do that. He's gonna spend his last inch to get inside this building here because he's gonna try and hit these guys through the window. Okay, but that's it for him. He's done. That is the end of round 1. We go into round 2. At the end of round 2, we have a random thing, but now we go and we take our reactions roll, discarding 1 we don't like 5. All right, 1, 3. Well, 3 is gonna be the captain, for sure, in there. Who else needs to act first? I'm gonna give it to Kale, because you'll see, you'll see. Gonna beat this guy's cover because he's been shooting from above. Woo, awesome. Okay. 3s. There's somebody else on reaction 3, isn't there? No, which means everybody else is on the slow phase. Captor is on slow and stunned. Vine is on, Stein rather is on slow. Vine is on slow, and Mara is on slow. Okay, in the quick phase of round 2, let's deal with Kale Bresh first. Kale moves up, and through this window, fires down on the specialist with the plasma gun who did shoot. In any event, he gets and fires down, which means this dude benefits not at all from this railing as cover. So Kale's firing on 4s. Kale is shooting at +1. He's only got 1. Oh, he's got 2 shots because he's got the auto rifle now. Okay, this is very good. 2 shots coming in for Kale Bresh. The first one, he's looking for 5 up. He's rolling at +1. First one, that is a miss, but wait a minute. Oh no, Kale doesn't have the battle visor. I gave that to Katria. Oh, why did I give it to Kale? All right, the first shot misses. The second shot, dude, he really needs to be hit. He needs to be hit. I'm spending a story point. I'm spending a story point to make that hit. Down to 4 story points, but he does hit. Does he do a damage? I doubt it. Because this guy has a save too. What am I doing? All right, this is damage 0, toughness 4, but he's got a 5-up armor save. So, what does he do? I was almost taking him out entirely. It was a 5. So he does take him out, but the guy has a 5-up armor save. Takes out the plasma guy. He hits, beats his toughness, beats his armor save, takes out the and for what it's worth, Kale will get the first blood. Now the captain. The captain, he's got a lot of enemies, he's got a lot of enemies, he's got a lot of enemies. But this dude can't hit him. This guy is probably good. Captain doesn't have a shot on him right at the moment. Well, no, he's good to be, yeah, you know what? That's his only shot. The captain is going to spend his move. Get out. The captain's going to spend his move to go out and climb up, which you can do 1 for 1, and shoot this guy behind that cover. Now we can see him. So he's going to do that. He gets up with his auto rifle, his military rifle. He's rolling a +2 against 6s. Oh, he doesn't re-roll 1s, does he? So he misses, unfortunately, which sucks to be him. Everyone else is on the slow, which means we go to the enemies. This guy has a shot on the captain. He will aim and fire. He'll just adjust himself a little bit so we know that he's there. He's going to aim and fire. He's at +1 combat. He's rolling. The captain here is in the open. He's rolling at 5s with a +1. Oh no, that's a hit on the captain with that military rifle. What does the damage do against the captain's toughness of 6? It knocks him back and stuns him. This guy with the Fury rifle now does not have a shot on the captain from here. He is going to jump through the window, do a somersault, and get to his feet behind cover here, which now he has a shot on the captain, but the captain is blocked by some of this, so it's going to be a cover shot. But this is the guy with the Fury rifle, a specialist at +2 with the Fury rifle, which gets 1 shot with damage 2 with heavy piercing and shockwave. Does he hit? He's rolling at +2. He needs 6s. +1 is okay. Miss. Okay. Whew. All right, that was him. This guy is going to move a 1/2 inch to here. I think he's going to see Stein behind that wall. And he's going to fire his military rifle at +1 against 6s, which will miss, and he did not aim, so... All right, Captain Nix saw the shot coming from here, so Kale is the closest enemy. Captain Nix runs in, and he runs his speed of 5 to get all the way over here. He could dash another 2, but that would just put him on the staircase. Yep, he's gonna do it. He was trying to get up there. So he's there. This guy's gonna stay with his dude. They're trying to flank, so he's gonna move his 5 over here. So he's gonna dash as well and dash behind there. So that gets on that first step there. These guys now, he does not have a shot at anybody, I don't think. This dude knows that she's still there. They're gonna try and outflank. They're gonna try and start moving this way. Yeah, so this guy's gonna move. He's gotta move to cover, so he's doing his full move here. He's gonna duck it to here, right in there. The guy with this thing is also going to move 5 and then dash 2, which puts him there. Dashing from cover to cover over here. Pretty sure nobody's got a shot here. So they do not, wow, actually, what am I saying? This guy has a shot on, he's got a shot on Vine. Not anymore. Not anymore. Vine got pushed back. So now he doesn't really have that shot in Vine. He does have a shot in Mara, but it's -1 because she's got the camo. He is going to take that. She is well within range. And that is just going to, is that going to count for cover for him? Is that going to count for cover for him? No, it bypasses the cover, so she is technically in the open. He needs 5s up, but he's rolling. Normally with a +2, but it's +1 because of that camo gear. 4, oh, just misses. And this guy with his military rifle, I think they're going to provide cover for these guys. They know they're moving up. Go, 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 go! So he is also going to fire his military rifle with its range. He can hit Vine though. Yeah, Vine's within. So Vine's in the open to him. So that's gonna be 5 up. He's rolling at +1, and he's using a military rifle. So 3 + 4, that is also a miss. That is the end of the enemy phase. We go to the slow phase now. Let's go over here. So Stein sees this dude. He can't really see the Fury Rifle guy. So Stein, I think, he's got a move of 6, so he's gonna launch himself over the railing, and these two immediately enter a brawl. So Stein has a combat bonus of +2. So does the other fella. No, he's got a +1. He's got no melee weapon. But a cyber hand, what does the cyber hand do? The weapon you build into your arm always shoots with +1 to hit, and an additional +1 bonus when brawling. Great. Well, I allowed him to do it, so it makes sense. I'm gonna give him the +1. So he's actually rolling a +3 against this guy's +1. And he's got his boot, so if he rolls a 5, so a white is Stein. Okay, so no steel boots, but he did get 6 versus 3, which means he wins the exchange. So no suitable weapons, so damage 0. All right, this is against the Black Dragon Mercenary. 2-0 is going to stun him and knock him back. He's gonna knock him back into the wall, so that's not gonna do much. Basically, he's gonna knock him back, well, knocks him back over the railing. Ugh, that's kind of cool. And he's prone, but he gets up, because there's no prone rules in this game. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. I think Catria's stunned. Catria's stunned. Does she wanna go behind cover and try and, she's gonna move up her, bang, behind cover there. And that's all she can do because she was stunned. So she moves into the building as well. Over here, Vine is stunned. He doesn't really have a shot on the sniper from here, so I think he's got to do it. He's stunned, so he does not move, so he doesn't get the penalty to hit. He's rolling at +1, and he's rolling 3 times, and basically he's got to get, 5's up, essentially. Oh, look at that! 2 natural hits, which means with the rattle gun, nothing special, it's just heavy. So he hits twice. Hits this guy. Oh, wait a minute. He's got a quality sight. He rerolled 1s. Oh, he hits 3 times. All right, the first shot comes in at damage 0 against this guy. He does not have armor. Toughness 4. First one takes him out. Oh, awesome. Great. Mara has a shot on the sniper. She is she going to move into cover? Yeah, she's definitely going to move into cover, which is going to give her a -1 to hit, but she gets +1 for her bonus, so she's just got to roll a natural 6 with her hunting rifle against this guy, which she misses. And that's it. We now go to the most chaotic and possibly the dangerous part of this round, because we do escalating battles now. In the first round, nothing warranted an escalating battle, but now in the end of the second round, definitely warranted an escalating battle, but you can only do this 3 times. Okay, all right, they are tactical enemies. This is potentially very bad news. What happens? 13, fighting intensifies. Select a random enemy figure. Their combat skill is increased by +1. Their toughness is increased by +1 to a maximum of 5, and the effect lasts for the rest of the battle. Oh my God. I have a D8. We're gonna start counting from over here. We rolled a 7, which is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's gonna be him. Oh, that's terrible. It's gonna be the sniper. Oh, fighting intensifies. This guy has hardened his position, and he pulls out the explosive shells now. Okay, well, this goes into round 3. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. It's okay. We've taken out more of them than they've taken out us, which is good. Here we go. Reactions. Oh no, look at all those 6s. Oh no, this is terrible. That's effectively a 6 as well. 2s and 2s. Well, the captain's got to go first, for sure. And then either Stein or Kale. Well, we don't want him to hit. Catria's right here. Does she try and open up on him before he gets a chance to fire at them? Yep, you know what? Catria's gotta go. On the quick, everyone else is on the slow. Okay, let's go over here at the beginning of round 3. The captain, who is stunned. The captain has got too much fire on him. So he's got an open shot on this dude, but he can't do it. He's stunned. He's got to get down to cover here. Okay, Katria, she has a shot on the head and the armor of Captain Nix as he comes plodding up the stairs, his weapons, his 2 pistols out. She's gonna fire her auto rifle. This is pretty good for her. She's not moving, she's aiming and firing. She rerolls 1s, combat of 2. He does not have cover from her where he is. The first shot, this is at +2. 3 + 2 is 5, that is a hit. The first shot does 0 damage against his toughness of 4. Toughness of 4, oh my God. Oh my God, she just took him out. She blew his head off, except he's got luck, which means now he's got 1 luck. Immediately moved 1d6 inches in a random direction as they dive to safety. 1d6 inches. Gonna go back this way. 4 inches, wow, as he dives over this dude here and winds up there. Boom. Okay, that was the first shot. Does she still have a shot? She does on him, but you know what? That's through cover now. There's too much intervening stuff. So she's gonna fire with that second shot now at +2, but she needs 6s. Oh, she was aiming. She rerolls 1s with the second one. No. 4s will miss, unfortunately. That was Katria on the fast. Well, she took his luck point. She took one of his luck points. He's got 1 left. Okay, that's good, but now it's their go. All right. Actually, let's start with the Fury Rifle guy. The Fury Rifle guy, oh, you know what? The Fury Rifle guy knows that Kale is in there. I think he kind of moves out here, and he's going to fire at Kale because he has a shot through the window, which of course is cover. All right, so this is Fury Rifle. This is one of the specialists at +2. The Fury Rifle has 1 shot, heavy piercing shockwave. Okay, +2, but he needs a 6. 4 + 2 is 6. He hits Kale with that Shockwave Fury Rifle. Heavy piercing, damage 2 against Kale's toughness of 4. Oh no! Kale is taken out by the Fury Rifle through the window, but the Shockwave knocks him back. This is important because it might knock him into Katria. A target that survives a hit is thrown 1d6, so he didn't survive the hit. Kale, in a hail of Fury Rifle blasts, goes down, and because this is endgame, is killed. Good night, sweet prince, sweet space elven prince. This guy, I think he's gonna try and outflank Stein. He's gonna move 3 to there, 5 to there, and he's got no target. He doesn't want to dash into the open. This guy is stunned and he's way in the open. He can't go into a brawl because if he's stunned, it's a penalty against him. He does not want to do that. He moves at 5. What's his best option? I think his best option is to run around this corner. He moves 1, 2, 3, and hunkers down behind these crates. Okay, over here. Well, let's do this guy first. He is gonna come up. Now, is he gonna move into combat with her? He's not. His combat is not as good. So he is going to see if he can, he can fire at her from here, doesn't he? Can he? No, he can't see her. He's gotta move up a little bit, kind of try and take cover as much as he can on the stairs and shoot her. She is behind the wall, so it's cover. He's rolling at +1 with the military rifle. No rerolls because he moved. The other captain, ooh, he's had his bell rung. That was very close. I think he wants to get her. He wants to take care of Katria. Is he gonna go back up the same way? That sounds like crazy talk. Ooh, he could do that, and then that puts him just within 6. You know what? That's what he does. He moves over here to the corner, and then he fires at Stein. Both of his pistols. And he fires his hand cannon and his machine pistol. We start with his hand cannons. +1. Here we go against Stein, who is in the open from him. +1. 4 + 1 is 5. He hits with the hand cannon. It does a damage of 2 against Stein's toughness of 5. 2 okay, so it knocks him back and stuns him for 1. Ugh. Which also knocks him out of range of his second shot because he was just at the edge of his range of his machine pistol, and now he is no longer within range. So that actually worked out okay for Stein as Nix blasts again with his machine pistol, but bullets ricochet off the walls. And that was it. They've gone, he's gone. These guys, yes, they're still hoping to flank the enemy. So he's gonna move over here. and take cover there, but he can also fire at Mara, who is also behind cover. He's rolling a +1 against 6s. 4 + 1 is 6. Also, he was -1, I should say, because she's got the camo gear, so missed there. Now he knows he saw the shimmering of that camo gear. The lieutenant, or rather the captain of the mercenaries, he's got a big range. He just needs to get within range, so he's going to move up here. He's got a range of 5, so he hops over here behind this blast door, this open blast door, and he is going to put the target right there, which means both of them look up and see this grenade whistling in, and it explodes, which means, is anyone partially obscured from the blast? From here, I give it to Mara. So Mara is only hit on a 5-up. She is not. Vine is hit on a 4-up. Oh, Vine is hit by that grenade, but it's only damage 0, and he's got great toughness. Toughness of 6. Does it do anything to him? It stuns him. Oh, knocks him back to there. Actually, knocks him back here, inside there, and stuns him. That was the captain, and now we have our sniper, who is definitely going to take a shot at Mars. It's going to be a -1, but now he's awesome, because he's hardened, so he's rolling a +3, -1 because of that. He's going to roll +2 against 6, 4 + 2 is a hit. So he's going to hit Mara, and the damage, oh boy, the damage of that marksman is only 0. It's only 0. She's got great toughness of 6. Oh my God. Okay, I have to spend a story point because that will take her out. That will kill her. That'll blow her head off. So I'm spending a story point to re-roll this. What is the damage on Mara? 4. That's gonna knock her back and stun her. Ugh. That was the enemy phase. We go to the slow round. Stein is in some trouble. However, he has a shot because the Captain Nix is within 8 inches of him, which means he's in range of the shotgun. I think he's gonna do it. He turns, whips out the shotgun, kablam, and fires. And that'll take care of his stun and his action. But let's see if anything comes of this. He is behind cover, so it's 6 up. Stein is rolling with a +2. Nope. And he's got no fancy rerolls of 1s because he can't aim because he was stunned. So he blasts the shotgun. Nix ducks back just in time as the shotgun takes off a piece of that wall. Vine is stunned. I think Vine, he doesn't have a shot on anybody, so he's got to move. You know what? He's just gonna move up here behind these stairs. Not very good cover, but it's better than nothing. And Mara is also stunned. She is in the open, but she's gonna rely on this camo gear. She is gonna take a shot at that goddamn captain who is behind cover. She is rolling. She can't aim. She's rolling 6s, but she's rolling at +1. Oh yes, that is a crit, which means 2 hits on the captain with his grenade launcher. The first hit, and also the hunting rifle as well, does damage 1. So this is the first hit is +1 against him. His toughness is 5. He's got armor though. First one, 4 + 1 is 5. That is going to take him out. He's got a 5-up armor save. Oh, his armor save. He goes off the armor, but the second hit with the critical. Come on, it's +1. Yes! Damage 6. He immediately takes him out, but he's also got his armor save. He fails his armor save. Mara takes out that captain with the grenade launcher, which was a very, very bad weapon. Okay, boom. The next round, we have escalating battles. Going into 4, we definitely have escalating battles. Let's see what it is. 44 on tactical is regroup. Each enemy will make a standard bonus move. Each will attempt to move to the most distant position that is in cover, has line of sight to at least 1 crew member, and is in weapons range. If the enemy is currently outnumbered, place an additional basic enemy figure adjacent to a random enemy figure. So let's see if they're outnumbered. No, they're not outnumbered. Okay, well this guy's gonna move back. He can't really move back. They're gonna move back into cover. So he is gonna regroup here within weapons range, the most distant position. You know what, he's gonna regroup over here. Within line of sight to Katria. This guy will move here. He does a standard move over here. He knows that the enemy's over here. Okay, that's everybody's regroupment, which means we go into the beginning of round 4. There's 5 of them left, so we roll 6 because we've got the communicator. Discard the 6. This is terrible. Only 1 person go in the quick phase. Who's it gonna be? Who has the most the chance of doing some serious damage? I think it's Katria. at this point. I think it's Katri. She's got to go on the quick. Everybody else goes on slow. Okay, on the quick phase, Katria. She does have a shot on this guy, but the angle is going to count as cover. So she's going to fire, but she has 2 shots. She's rolling at +2. Oh, you know what? An auto rifle is not focused, which means I can split my shot. So here's what she's going to do. If she takes him out, the second shot's going to go on the captain. So the first one comes in at +2, which is a 4. So second shot also on him. 1, but she re-rolls 1s because she's aiming. She also has the battle visor. And she rolls a hit. On him, it's 0 against toughness 4. Knocks him back into the captain. They're both stunned 1. That's not a bad outcome, considering what it could have been. Now it's the enemy phase. This guy is at +2. He could actually choose to engage the captain if he wanted to, with his glare sword, which he has. In fact, I think that's probably what he's going to do. He's going to continue his move. Can't dash into combat. He's going to move here. This guy, again, trying to outflank them. Yeah, basically, he's going to try and move over here, and he will dash as well against the wall. This guy over here, this guy does not have a shot. He's going to move. He can't charge Stein. He's going to move here into this corner, and he's going to fire at Stein with his military rifle in the open. 5's up. Oh, he hits Stein. But Stein's got a godly toughness. I believe Stein's toughness is 5. It's not that great. 0. Okay, so the Stein's going to be stunned again. He can't go back any further. That's all the enemies here. These guys are stunned. Boy, this captain is having a real hell of a time getting up those stairs. He's actually going to move from here. He's going to move 3 inches and go 2 inches up, which puts him right there, trying to outflank Katria in there. Meanwhile, the captain in his big heavy armor, is he going to do a frontal assault like a crazy person? He's stunned though. That's a stupid move to do. He wouldn't do that. He's tactical. She already got, yeah, she's already gone, so he's going to do it. Puts him right up there. As she's reloading, he takes his opportunity to run up the stairs. Both guns out, still smoking from shooting over at Stein. That was him. This guy, he does not. He does have a shot on Vine. So he's going to aim and fire. Vine's +1 for this guy, so that's going to miss. Marksman still has a shot. Now he's rolling a +3, +2 because of her camo. Is she in cover? I don't know. I think, yes, I have to give it to her. So it's got to be 6 up, but he's rolling a +2. Well, he'll miss. Okay, that was the enemy on the slow phase. Let's start over here. What's the range to the enemy? 6. Okay, good. That means he can fire his... No, his cling fire pistol is 4. 4 because I put something to it. I did something. Oh, it loses range when you put it in the... Yeah, okay. Well, he can still hit with a shotgun, so he's going to fire the shotgun at a +2. The guy's in the open to him. +2. 2 + 2 is 4. That is a miss. The captain on the slow phase. Well, now he has an opportunity to blow this guy away, or he could charge this guy and engage him with his glare sword. This guy's to the open. This guy's the open. He would be rolling with a bonus against him, so he's going to take it. He raises his military rifle. The dude is not within 8 inches, I don't think, so it doesn't have the shock attachment. Oh, it does, too. He's within range of the shock attachment. That means he's firing his 1 shot at +2 against a 5. 3 + 2 is 5. He'll hit him with the shock attachment. Okay, and it does damage 0 against his toughness of 4. Oh, okay, well, he gets hit. He's stunned. He's stunned twice because of the shock attachment. He can't go into the wall. Mara still has her shot. Does she want to actually move up? I think she does. She's going to move up into cover. She's going to be firing just a straight up. She essentially needs a 6 to hit him. She will miss. Vine. Vine doesn't have a shot at anybody. He's gonna move up the stairs. Up the stairs! And from here, he's gonna fire at this dude. He can see him now, but he's through cover. 3 times he is firing. He's trying to get 6s, but he's firing with +1s. Here they are. 5, all will miss. That is the end of the round. We go to round 5. This is the last escalation roll now. Here we go. 58. Tactical sniper. I don't like the sound of this. Place an additional enemy figure on the tallest terrain feature on the table. The figure is armed with a marksman rifle and increases their combat skill by +1 to a maximum of +2. So it's going to be +2. A sniper emerges. Another one on the tallest part of the table. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Emerges on the tallest part of the table. Oh, these Black Dragon mercenaries are brutal. But that's the end of the escalating battles, at least. So there's that. As we go into the beginning of round 5, there is 5 of them left, so they roll 6 dice. We'll get rid of the 5s. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Captain's on 3. That's good. 2s and 1s are going to be good for us. Everything else is going to be slow. So who has got to go? I think Vine has got to take this guy out. He's got to turn around and try and blast this sniper into smithereens. And I think Katria has an opportunity here to try and end Captain Nix, which means everybody else goes on the slow. Who's on the fast? Let's start over here with the captain. He could end this guy or he could charge and attack this guy. This guy has a glare sword as well. And this guy killed Kale. So I think that's what he's gonna do. The captain charges into a brawl, pulling his glare sword. All right, so here's the deal. The captain is on +2. His glare sword is melee, elegant, and piercing, so it's gonna go right through that armor of his, because that guy has armor. He's rolling at +2. The other guy is also rolling, the specialist is rolling at +2, and an additional +2 because both are melee weapons, so I think they both roll at +4, and they both get a reroll because they're elegant weapons. Here we go. Okay, well, obviously he's gonna keep that roll. Captain has got to re-roll. Captain's getting hit by this glare sword unless he can re-roll, but here's the thing. They're both equal. Oh my God. I have to spend a story point to make it a tie. I have to spend a story point to make his roll succeed regardless, which is a tie, which means I believe they both hit each other. Story point down to 2. Even out of the story point, they both rolled natural hits, which means they inflict another hit. On a draw, both characters take a hit. Both characters take 2 hits. Okay, this is bad. This is simultaneous, okay? So the damage of the glare sword, it cuts through armor, so the captain has an advantage here, because this guy does not get a saving throw. The glare sword damages 1 against his toughness of 4, okay? So no armor, because the glare sword cuts through it. Here is the first hit. That'll take him out. Boom, but, at the same time, the mercenary also comes in with the damage of 1 against the captain's toughness of 6. 3 plus, okay, so, all right, okay. The captain hacks down the mercenary, but he gets a jab in, pushes the captain back. The captain is now stunned, but he did win the fight, which means he can immediately move 2 inches in any direction, even though he's stunned 1. So he won the fight, so he's gonna move 2 inches back to there. But he's stunned 1 from that. Okay, all right, okay. Ooh, wow, that was pretty dramatic. Okay, fast Katria. Katria's got a shot. She rounds the corner, fully loaded clip, and empties the clip. Potentially empties the clip. Ooh, does she want to do that? Ooh, she could panic fire at Nix. She could panic fire at Nix, which would be kind of cool, because she still has a blade with her. This would make her, this could be this, a bad idea. If she does this, she empties her clip, but she'd roll 2 additional shots at him. But then the weapon is out of ammo for the rest of the battle, which means she would just have her blade. She'd have to run around, but she's fast. Oh, this is cool. Come on, she's got to do it. We've never done this. She's got to do it. She rounds the corner and empties the clip, empties the mag at Captain Nix, which means she is firing 4 shots. Resolve 1 at a time. 4 shots at +2, and he is in the open to her. The first shot at +2 is a 1, but she has a battle visor. And she's aiming, so she re-rolls. The first shot is a 6, which is a hit. Shot number 1, the damage is 0 against his toughness of 4. The first shot, stuns him and knocks him back. Ugh. Down the stairs. He's stunned 1. The second shot at +2. She rerolls 1s because the battle visor is another hit. The damage against toughness 4 is 3. Knocks him back, stunned 2. And 2 more shots. Still within half because it's half range of that weapon. So as long as he's within 12 inches, which he certainly is. The third shot at +2 will hit. Damage 0 against toughness 4 will take him out, but he's got a luck. He's got a luck. His last luck. Oh my God, his last luck. Where is he going? He's going 1d6 inches in a random direction. This way, he dives 3 inches this way, putting him out of range of that last shot, but stunned twice. Wow, Katria is out. She is out. She is out of ammo. Well, took away Captain Nix's last luck point. Okay. That was great. Here we go. Now it's the enemy phase. What have we got? We've got him aiming and firing at Stein, who's right there in the open. 5s. He rolls at +1. He rolls a 6. That's going to hit Stein. Damage 0, which is 4 + 0 against Stein's toughness of 5 is going to stun him. Oh, that was him. Over here, this guy is stunned. He can only do one thing. Well, he is going to try and get the hell out of the way. He's going to see if he can run to cover. Can he get to cover at all? Yes, he can run here underneath these stairs. That was him. Okay, the captain is stunned for 2. Well, let's deal with this guy first, actually. Oh yeah, no, let's deal with the captain. He is going to climb up. This is 2 inches, basically. He's going to climb up and over to the corner here. And he's stunned now for 1. Okay, that was him. And this guy, this guy's got a nice shot on, and this guy too, I forgot about this guy. Oh, no, what am I doing? I forgot. Vine goes first. Vine's on the first. So, okay, that's okay. That's not going to change anything because Vine's going to turn and shoot this dude right here on the path. I had a little error there. That's okay. No problem. He's shooting 3 times against cover. He needs 6s, but he's rolling a +1. Look at that. There's 2 hits from that. That sniper. All right, the first damage is 6, which takes him out, takes the sniper out. Ah! The sniper basically puts his head up and immediately Vine turns around and blasts his head right off. Awesome, Vine, that was on quick. Then the enemies go, they do their thing. Now this guy still has an aimed shot on Vine with his military rifle, a +1. 3 + 1 is 4. That is a miss. This guy, does he have a shot? He has a shot. Is Vine's sort of, well, Vine's on the stairs from him. I think he's gonna not be in cover. I think this guy's shooting. I think he's aiming and shooting at +1. He's aiming, so he re-rolls 1s. 5 + 1 is 6. He hits Vine for damage of 6. Oh my God, he's gonna take Vine out. He's gonna take Vine out. He's gonna kill him. I have 2 story points left. Now I have 1. Gonna force a re-roll. Oh my God. Vine's toughness is 5. No, his toughness is 6. So he can't really be knocked back on the stairs. Okay, all right, he's alive. He's stunned. Oh boy, that was bad. That was really bad. Okay, that was him. And now the marksman. Ooh, the marksman. Does marksman? No, it's got to be on Mara. But he's -1, but he's +3, so he's +2. 4 + 2 is 6, which is what he needs to hit. And the damage of the marksman rifle is 0. Oh my God. He's gonna take Mara out. He's gonna take her out with that hit. I have 1 story point left. Nix is still alive. Mara's dead. That shell blows Mara to pieces and Mara is dead. Killed. Oh my God. Brutal. Wow. Okay, that was the enemies. Now we go to slow phase. All that's left is Stein. Wow. Well, Stein's stunned, so he's gonna fire his shotgun. He needs 5s up. He's rolling. Oh my God. +2, 4. He's gonna miss. And he's not stunned anymore. That is the end of the round, and also no more escalations. We just go at the top of round 6 now. Things just got really, really bleak. There's 4 of them left, so I roll 5 dice. Oh boy. 5 dice. Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. Everybody's on the slow. Everybody is on the slow. Oh my God, that's the worst possible outcome, which means the enemies go first. He's gonna move behind cover, and then he's gonna fire from around that corner at +1 against Stein, who is in the open, to him, and that is a hit. Damage 0 against Stein's toughness will stun him again. He's catching pieces of this ordnance. This guy over here is stunned. He does have a shot at the captain, so he's gonna take it. +1. +1 is 5. Captain's behind cover, that is a miss. Nyx is stunned. This is a bad place for Nyx to be. It's a bad place for Nyx to be because he's got enemies all over here. He can't move into a brawl either because Catria's out of ammo, don't forget. He hears the click, click, click of Catria's gun. He knows she's out of ammo, so he is gonna move over here where he is out of harm's way, but that is all he can do because he was stunned. Meanwhile, this guy is going to aim and fire at Vine. He's firing with a +1. 4 will miss. This guy will aim and fire against Vine with a +1. Oh my God, he hits Vine. 0 damage, 4 toughness. Vine is 6 toughness. He's stunned for 2. Ugh. And the hardened sniper does not have a shot. The sniper's going to have to break his cover, amazingly. He's going to break his cover. He's going to move here. And that's all he's gonna do because he doesn't really have a shot. So now we go to the slow phase. Let's go over here. Well, Stein is stunned again. He's gotta get out of there. So he's going to move in his hoverboard. He's gonna move 9, which is gonna put him right there. Let's do the captain first, who is stunned. He's gonna shoot at this guy. He can't aim, unfortunately. So he fires at +1, but he needs a 6. Oh, yes, he hits the dude. And with that rifle, I don't think it's within 8 inches, so I don't think it gets the shock. No, it's not. So it's just straight up 0 against toughness 4. 3 will stun the guy. I'm not spending the last story point to reroll that. The guy is stunned with that. Catria up here has no gun. She pulls her blade. Oh my God, she's gonna go engage. Shing with her blade against Captain Nyx. She is +2. She is using a blade, which is another +2. He is using 2 pistols, so he gets his. Oh, she's better than him. She's better than him. He's +2. She's +4. She can take him out. Okay. He's +2. Black is him. She's +4. Boom. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 4, 6 +2 is 4. She beats him. But what happens? The blade is damage 1 against his toughness 4. He's out of luck. She runs Nyx through and guts him. Nyx, with a look of absolute shock, and takes one last look over her shoulder through the window at Captain Ganymer, who somehow sees it happen from far, looks up and sees. They just have that one moment where their eyes lock, and then Nyx, blood gurgling from his helmet, drops dead to the ground. Amazing, Katria, you are the fucking best. Okay, okay. Meanwhile, Vine over here, he does not really have a shot on this dude, so he's stunned. He's got to get to cover. This is not good cover. He's got to go down 2 and over here 2. This brings us to round 7. Round 7, which means we roll 5 dice and get rid of the one we don't like. We don't like that one. 1s, 2s, 4. Captain can take 2, which means Catria's on the slow and Vine's on the slow. So on the fast phase, on the quick phase, the captain still sees this dude. He's gonna try and shoot this guy. He's rolling a +1 against 6s. 5 +1 is 6 is a hit against toughness 4. Yes, he takes him out. That was the captain. Over here, Stein. Stein has had enough of this nonsense. Stein is going to, well, he's got to get within 4 inches, right? He's got to get within 4 inches. So he is going to move. There's no real way he can get, his move is 6. He's going to move over here. Yeah! And he's going to fire his Cling Fire Pistol, finally. Focus and burn, 2 shots at +2. The guy is in the open to him. First shot, +2. 3 + 2 is 5, that is a hit. It does damage, 1 against toughness 4. That'll stun him, but it's a burn weapon. He's going to do a full move in a random direction, but there's a second shot, which will miss anyways. So he moves his full move in a random direction as if he's on fire this way. 5 inches this way, he runs screaming towards the bottom of the stairs. Which brings us to the enemy phase. This guy, while he's gonna open up on Stein, he's on fire. And he fires at +1 against Stein, who's in the open. +1 is 4. He will miss. Over here, this guy, yeah, he knows Catria's in there. Oh, and he can see her now. He turns and he aims and he fires, trying to get revenge for Captain Nix. He's rolling at +1. He's just a regular fella. Miss. Amazing. And this guy, let's do the marksman next, actually. The marksman's going to move with his heavy rifle, which gives him a shot. Vine is in cover. He's rolling at +3, but, oh, the marksman rifle is not a heavy weapon. So he moves, he fires at +3, because he's just awesome. 3 hits, oh God, well, he'll hit Vine. And the damage of a marksman rifle is 0. Oh, that's a critical. Critical means 2 hits come in. He rolled a natural 6, critical hit on Vine. First one against toughness of 5, I believe. No, toughness 6 will stun him. Knock him back. The second hit takes him out. We have 1 story point left. Do we save Vine's life? Let's do it. Nix is dead. Let's see what happens. Doesn't work. Story points are gone. Story points are gone. Vine is killed. Vine is killed. Whew, that was the last. Oh, this enemy hasn't gone yet. Well, this enemy is going to move. He's going to climb up here for 1, or for 2. And he's going to move to here, and he's going to fire at +1 against Catria, who's way in the open. Oh my God, and he'll hit Catria, and he'll wound her. He'll knock her back and stun her. Now we go to the slow phase. It's just Catria. Catria's stunned. She has got to move. She's only got a blade now. She's got to move as close as she can to these guys, leaping through the window and moving up. Brandishing her blade, but that's all she can do at the end of this round. She's going for broke, running in. Here we go into round 8. We have to kill everyone. We have to hold the field, have to drive the enemy off. They're fearless, so there's no morale. We're rolling 4s. We're getting rid of the worst. 2 of them are going to be on slows. Who's it going to be? Catria's on the quick. Everyone else is on the slow. She is 6. She runs into this guy, forcing a combat. She is rolling at +4 altogether. He is rolling at +1 because he has no melee weapon. So this is very much in her advantage. +4. Okay, well, he automatically hits her because he rolled a 6. 9 + 7. So she wins the exchange, but he is going to hit her. So she hits him first. Let's see what happens. She is using her blade, which is damage 1 against toughness 4. That will take him out. But first, he gets a hit on her. And he is using just nothing, so it's 0 against her toughness of 4. Okay, so he will stun her, but he is killed by her. She is stunned, but because she won the exchange, she can move 2 inches in any direction. She is going to move here. She can't engage in another brawl with him as a free move, but she's stunned. That was her on the fast, which means the enemies go. This guy is going to move up the stairs. He's going to take cover, and he's going to fire down in the open at Stein. He will hit Stein with the 5. The damage is 0. Stein will be knocked back and stunned. Ugh! This guy will charge into a brawl with Katria, who is stunned, which means basically he gets a +1 against her. So he does not have a melee weapon, so he's only got his combat bonus of +1, and the stun is an additional +1, so he's rolling a +2. She's rolling a +4 against him. Blax is the bad guy. Okay, 4 + 2 is 6. 5, she beats him. She beats him with a blade, 1 damage. Yes, she takes him out. Boom. She guts him as he runs into the charge. Fantastic. Meanwhile, the marksman over here sees that things are getting hairy, but he is fearless. He's going to move over here, and he's going to fire through cover at Katria. He's rolling a +3. That is a hit. The damage of his marksman is 0 against her toughness of 6. Toughness of 4, I should say. So 0. So she's knocked back, almost falling off that ledge, and stunned. Now we go to the slow phase. Well, Stein, you are stunned again. This guy is within 5 inches, so he can only hit him with the shotgun. Here we go. He's rolling on +2. He needs a 6. Yes, he hits him. And the damage of the shot. Oh, it's a critical, which means it's 2 hits against this guy. Awesome. 2 hits are both damage 1. First one. Okay, it's gonna stun him. Oh, he can't move back. And the second hit against toughness 4 is gonna take him out. Finally, the captain sees there's only 1 enemy left, and it is a sniper. So he is going to run full tilt, and he can't. Oh yes, he's not stunned. So he's going to dash over here behind the cover of these stairs. That is the end of him. Now we go to. We're rolling 4 dice now. Half our crew's dead. Here we go. Here we go. We're so close to the end. Get rid of the 5, which means that's not bad. Not bad. I think Stein's got to go on the quick. I think the captain's got to go on the quick. And Katria's going to go on the slow. On the quick, Stein on the hoverboard. He can't go up, so he winds up there. He's got no combat action, though, so he gets off the hoverboard. That is him. On the quick, the captain has a shot at this dude. Does he? He's within range. I just want to make absolutely sure. Nope. So he's got to move to cover here, behind the cover of this thing, and take a shot at this guy. And this guy, from where he is right now, he's got no cover, which means it's a shot in the open. Captain rolls at +2 with his military rifle. Oh. And he moves so we can't reroll 1s. He misses. Enemy phase. This guy, he moves up here, and from here, he's gonna take a shot. You can't really see the, yeah, he can. He can see the captain from up there, which is gonna neutralize the captain's cover. So he climbs up, and with that marksman's rifle, he's rolling +3 against 5. That is gonna hit the captain with damage 0 against the captain's toughness. It's gonna knock the captain back and stun him for 1. Slow phase now. Katria. Katria. She's going to move. She's going to climb down for 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, which puts her there, basically. And she's stunned, so she can't do anything else. Okay, here we go again. There's 3 of them. We go into round 9. Here we go. Oh, terrible. Everybody goes on the slow, but only the captain is stunned, which means the enemy goes first. He's going to fire at the captain, who's very much in the open. +3 against him. Oh, but he's aiming and firing, so he re-rolls 1s. Oh, that's a critical hit with the marksman. 2 hits. The first one against the captain's toughness of 6 will knock him back and stun him for 1. And the second hit against toughness 6 will knock him back and stun him, but that's the third one, which means the captain's taken out, but he has luck. He has luck, which means he moves 1d6 in a random direction this way, 5 inches. Oh boy, he leaps, dives over here, still stunned for 2. That was the enemy. Well, let's go to the captain. He is going to climb up these stairs, and then over here, and that's, he can't really, he's stunned, so now he's stunned for 1. Stein with the hoverboard. Over here, behind the cover here, he cannot attack yet. Katria is gonna run and dash. Because she's not stunned, finally. So with her blade, the mad Katria winds up all the way over here. Round 10. The sniper's not gonna run, so they basically, can the sniper kill anybody before they kill him? This is what this comes down to. Communicator. Okay, get rid of that one. 4-2-2, well that's not bad. So one of them is on the slow. I think Stein's gonna go in the slow. So Katria's on the one. Captain's on the one. Captain can't aim and fire, but he can fire. He's no longer stunned. Behind cover, he's firing at +2 against this guy. That will hit. Damage of 0 against his toughness of 5. He'll knock him back. Actually, you know what? He'll knock him back 1 inch, which knocks him off the tower. He's stunned for 1, but he's knocked off the tower. Ooh, this is cool. Falling damage. He is forced to move 1 inch down, which means he jumps basically more than 1 inch, so he is knocked off the tower. He's riddled with bullets from the captain's shot. He's knocked down, and he takes a damage 0 hit. Oh my God, and the 6 will take him out. The captain riddles him full of one last. He waits, and he fires, and the guy and falls dead at Katria's feet, and that is the end of the battle. 10 rounds, almost 10 rounds. No, 10 rounds. It was 10 rounds. Half the crew is dead, but Captain Nix is also dead. Captain Ganymer has his revenge as he surveys the bullet-riddled, kind of like saloon town kind of thing. Smoke rising, bodies everywhere, and he looks and he blows the smoke from his rifle, and he looks over at the body of Nix, which is over here, and he walks up. Nix is on the ground, still drawing breath. Nix is still kind of like coughing up blood. Ganymer comes over and rips his helmet off, and he can see Nix there. That's a big guy, you know. He's human. He's a big guy in this sort of alien-looking armor, and blood's pouring from his mouth. And he looks at Ganymer, and he says, "I always reckon you'd come back a-looking for me." Ganymer looks down at him. "You reckon right." And he puts his rifle up to his head, and and that is the end of Captain Nix and the end of our campaign. There's no need to go into a post-battle phase because it's over. They won, although half the crew got killed. Brutal. It is just Captain Ganymer, Stein, and Katria who survive as they walk away slowly in slow motion from this bullet-riddled town as the smoke begins to clear as they make their way back to their ship. So that has been 5 Parsecs from Home, 13 episodes. That was a lot. There was a lot of rules that I forgot, of course, because that's what I do. I forget rules. But what I've learned about this whole experience is don't use too many options. I was really excited to use all of the option rules, but I wound up forgetting like half of them anyway. I'm glad I didn't use the optional rules of duck back and everything here because it would have been way too much to remember for me. And this is a solo game, so it's just one person, right? You don't have, in a lot of these kind of games, you have friends you could sort of ask and say, hey, you know, what about this? And, more minds on the table would help you sort of keep track of things. But it was just me, and so I forgot a lot. But that was really cool. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. This has been so great. Thanks so much to Tinker House Terrain, as well as to Battle Systems for sending me all of this great terrain. It's been a huge, huge help. Thanks to all of my patrons and viewers who sent me all these really cool miniatures as well, fully painted. That was a huge help. I didn't have a lot of sci-fi miniatures. Thanks to all of my patrons, of course, for supporting me through this whole thing. Thank you for all to all my YouTube channel members as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want to help support the show, you can do so on YouTube channel as a YouTube channel member or as a patron over on Patreon. Sign up for our newsletter as well at memyselfandie.com. There's lots of interesting news coming forward, and I'm excited to start the new thing, whatever that new thing is. Thanks again, guys, and we will see you next time on Me, Myself, and Die.